Autobots, roll out!
I'd like to take a moment to thank my channel members for your continued support. Thank you, and consider joining today for added perks and exclusive content. Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the world's smallest Transformers, Coca Cola Optimus Prime, and I love this toy. Now, I don't really know a whole lot about these guys, and I say these, I got a handful of these. These were a gift from friend of the channel, John. These were actually a housewarming gift. He gifted these to me when I purchased a new home, and I've just never gotten around to reviewing them. And I don't really know a whole lot about these. He did send me, as you can see, I got a handful of them, to say the least. And yeah, I don't know a whole lot about these, and not a lot that can be found online. I know by the logo that this is something that was called Bathing Ape or BAPE. A few years back, and they did some repaints of G1 Optimus Prime figures. They had like some military colors, that kind of stuff. But I never knew that they did world's smallest Transformer stuff. And so, yeah, I don't know where he got these. He doesn't remember where he got these. He won't tell me what he paid for them, which, you know, I'm not going to pry on that either. But I can't find any real good information online about these as to where you can get them or what they retailed or when they came out or anything like that. These are a complete mystery to me, which is part of the reason why I've been holding off on reviewing them. I like to give out as much info as possible and tell you, you know, when something was released, how much it cost, where you could find it, that kind of stuff. With these are just a complete mystery to me. So we're going to just take it as it is, right? So they did come in these cool little green boxes, as you can see right here. You can open these up, and they got a little tray right in there. You got the vehicle, the figure comes packed in vehicle mode already, combined truck and trailer. You got a couple of slots up here for some weapons and roller and whatnot. And depending on which figure, you may get a couple of different accessories, or you may get multiple accessories. So that's about it really for the packaging itself. And then taking a look at Prime here, he's pretty much just a trailer repaint of the world's smallest Transformers, Optimus Prime. So the vehicle mode here, the trailer is approximately 2 inches long, about an inch tall. The trailer is did I say trailer? The truck is about 2 inches long, about an inch tall. The trailer is about 3 inches long and about 1.5 inches tall. Combined length here is about approximately 5 inches right there. Very cool little Optimus Prime figure. You can see he's got little wheels right here on little metal pins, so you can actually roll him back and forth, and he just looks like, you know, it's just your G1 Optimus Prime and world's smallest Transformer. Now, I have done a couple of world's smallest Transformers figures here before. I have done the original one, and I have done the KO. And this one is pretty much exactly like my KO with some minor differences, and I'll show those off here in a moment. But just to bring in my KO, don't ask me where my original one is right now, because I went looking, and I have no idea. But okay, I just wanted to interrupt this review for just 1 second here. So here's a shot of my review table. You can see I've already done these figures here, and I'm currently working on the video, editing the videos and all of that. And I was talking about how I can't find my original Takara, world's smallest Transformers. I spent the better part of 2 days looking for him. And while editing the videos for these guys, look what just happened. Check this out. This is how crazy my life is. I turned the light off so it won't glare the camera. Check this out. If I go look straight up, who's that? Right there. Right above my head. That's how crazy my life is. He's literally right there, just above my review table. So yeah, that's how crazy things get for me sometimes. But there you go. I'll be showing him off for comparisons when I do the other two. So yeah, let's get back to our regularly scheduled review. Here's my KO with the G1 trailer right there. So you can see what the two of them look like. And other than just the shade of red, the cabs look nearly identical. And then, of course, the trailer is painted differently. So there's that. Now, taking a look at this figure. So again, pretty much that's it, right? It's just you're going to get the little Optimus Prime and you're going to get the trailer. He did come with a couple of accessories shown in the back here because I hadn't shown off the Coca Cola logo here on the back. a couple of accessories that he comes with. When you open the back right there, you can roll out roller. We'll close that back up again. So you got a tiny, tiny little roller. I don't even know how I'm going to go about showing these. I'm going to take a page from Kato here and try using these little pins right here and try to zoom that in and focus so you can see what that guy looks like. And yeah, it's a really cool little roller figure. Now the wheels on this guy, man, Lightning is just not wanting to participate with me today, but the wheels are just molded on, so this guy doesn't actually roll. You would have to just kind of push him around. And then you've got his weapon. Let's see if I can show this off up close so you can see what the weapon looks like. And again, this is the exact same style of weapon that came with the original World's Smallest Transformer Optimus Prime. It's a clip-on. Earlier when I was saying there's a few minor differences between this KO and my other KO, this is one of the differences right there. This one actually comes with a clip-on weapon. I'll show you how that works in just a moment. So you can, as you saw the way I had them in here, you can take these little clips right here and just kind of slot them in the roller. And there you go, you got roller mounted up and ready to roll out and bring Optimus his weapon when he's rolling into combat. Very, very cool. And again, just a tiny little piece. You're going to kind of push him around and that's it. He doesn't actually roll. Taking a look at the trailer, you can actually bring these outriggers out like so. You can pop out the back ramp right here, and then you can open up the halves of the trailer to see the inside. And there you go. The actual repair drawer right here, this is molded in. Well, it's a molded piece that's clipped on. It's not all molded in, so you can actually, like, you can see how I'm lifting on that. But it's not articulated. It's not going to lift up and move around or anything like that. It's just going to sit right there. Now, before I move any further, this did come with a sheet of stickers. As you can see, I got the little stickers right there. You got the Go symbol, and you got all of the electronics for the side panels here. And I've been holding off on putting these on just because you see all that specs, all the little specks and kind of like that glitter. I really dig that, and it's kind of almost a shame to cover that up, and I've been hesitant to put the stickers on because I don't want to cover up all that shiny glitter that's in there. It's just, I don't know, it's a different take on Optimus Prime, and I kind of like the different take on it. So yeah, that's actually kept me from putting these on, but they are here. You can put these on if you want to. It's an option. But you can see right here we've got the two little command stations, one over here pointing to the side. You got this one pointing straight down. Not a lot of molded detail. These panels are flat on the inside, and of course that'll fit if you got any other smaller World's Smallest Transformer figures. They will fit in there just fine, just like the original figure would. Very, very cool. Now I put them back into the truck mode because I meant to do this comparison before I started opening up the trailer, so I went ahead and kind of worked backwards here. But I did want to do another comparison with a G1 Optimus Prime, and you can see I am zoomed in so close that my G1 is actually completely covering the screen. If I bring this guy next to him, you can see he's absolutely just swallowed by this behemoth. Yeah, they are absolutely tiny, and they're such a cool little, they're fun little desk figures, you know, to have here on your desk, and you can just kind of fiddle with them throughout the day, that kind of thing. Very, very neat little figures. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can go ahead and actually, I want to open this back up one more time. Open the trailer. I didn't want to show it off with the, I've done the review on this one before also. This is the Dr. Wu DWE04, their version of World's Smallest Transformers Optimus Prime. This is just a trailer, obviously. So you can see what the two of those look like together. And Dr. Wu's didn't come with a, I think they made an after kit, an add-on kit with the repair drone for this one that I never got around to getting myself. But you can see what those two look like together, and then I'll be showing them off in robot mode. I'm not going to transform him for this, for the purposes of this, but getting into transformation for this little guy right here is exactly as you would expect. We have seen this before. You're just going to bring down the legs and flip the feet forward, just like so. And then the shoulders are going to, or the elbows rather, these are on ball joints, so you can just bring these out and then rotate the shoulders around. The ball joints on the elbows for this one are particularly tight, so I like to be a little careful. And just bring those around. And then finally flip the head up and over. And then you got your little World's Smallest Transformer, Optimus Prime, in robot mode. And here in robot mode, he stands approximately 2 inches tall, just kind of going all the way around. He is pretty much the take, a take on the G1 toy, just done in this tiny little scale right here, which is absolutely adorable. It's really, really cool. Now, one of the things that you're going to notice, a big difference, if you're ever out in the wild and you see one of these world's smallest transformer primes and you're wondering if you got a real one or you know, a KO one or whatever, this is really the only thing I wanted to find my genuine one to show off. But it's simple to explain. You'll notice how he's got the little holes in his hand right there. Some of these world's smallest ones, some of these little KOs will come with a weapon. Now, this is not the weapon for this guy. This weapon did not come with this guy, but some of them will come with these weapons. You'll notice how this has a peg. You can actually peg the weapon into his hand right there. The original, the actual Takara one did not do that. The hands, the fists were solid, and the weapon was a clip-on, just like the weapon that came with this guy. So that's really kind of the only difference, and the windows were blue in most of the ones that were released, at least here in the States. The windows were blue, not black. So that's really the only major differences when you're looking at these. If you're looking around, some of these have it and some of them don't, and it's really kind of a gamble as to which ones have them. Some of them will have a not for sale stamped on them. Somewhere on there it is. So if I'll try to get the light right there on the shoulder, it actually says not for sell, S-E-L-L, not for sell. That is an indicator right there that this is a KO. This was not a real or a genuine Takara world's smallest Transformers Optimus Prime figure. So there you go. Those are the three major telltales right there. You got the holes in the hand. You got the little you know, the little not for sale there, and in this case, at least the windows were black. So there you go. Articulation wise, nothing. This is a little brick. The elbows are on a ball joint, so you can move them up and down a little bit and in and out, and that's going to be really kind of about it. You can bring in his weapon, and his weapon will clip around his arm, just like so. And there you go. There you got Optimus ready for battle. And you see how he's got that clip-on weapon. Again, the genuine one came with a clip-on weapon. Some of these KOs, some of them, this one only came with that clip-on weapon. Some of them come with, like for example, the other one that I showed here for comparison earlier, which you'll notice now they're pretty much identical. This one came with two of these pinned weapons, or peg weapons, and then I've had them come with one of each. So, you know, again, it's a complete gamble as to what you're going to get with all of these guys. So we'll go ahead and give this guy his weapon, since it's a little peg. So you can see the differences, and again, no differences really. Paint job really on the head. I just noticed that the Coca Cola one has a black head. That's really kind of about, this one's blue. That's really kind of about it. Again, here he is with the Dr. Wu DWE-04 Prime Commander. Their take on the world's smallest Transformers Optimus Prime, and they're about the same scale. This is a fantastic little figure. If you haven't seen my review on this one, I'll put a link to it up here. This is a very, very cool little figure right there. And then finally, just because we've got him here, there he is with G1 Optimus Prime, completely dwarfed. So you can see what the two of those guys look like together. Yeah, these are fun. I absolutely love these little world's smallest Transformer figures. These little Optimus Primes, these are a lot of fun to just have here on the desk. And since this one, really the appeal to this one is the fact that it says Coca-Cola on it. We'll go ahead and bring this back, the trailer, into this trailer mode, so you can see what this looks like together like that. Yeah, so there's a couple of different repaints on this. Again, I know that Bathing Ape kind of did that. They just kind of went out doing a repaint of existing G1 Optimus Prime figures. I never knew that they went into the world's smallest one. So I got a couple of these that I'll be showing off here in the next couple of weeks. And I'm not going to spoil what the themes of the other ones are. They are all different themes. Pretty much, we're going to be seeing the same of this figure with different themes. And then there's a different take on Optimus Prime. And I'm going to leave that one for last because that one is just really, really cool. But I think that about does it for the, I don't know what to call this, the Bathing Ape World's Smallest Transformers Coca Cola Optimus Prime. What did you think of this figure? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you're notified when I upload a new video. I've got a donate button there. I also got channel memberships. If you want to do either one of those, I would greatly appreciate it. Please share with your friends if you like what you see, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.